Welcome to another episode of last week's Comics Today. This is a pretty good sized week. There is one comic from here that's missing, and that is the new hardcover of The Long Halloween. I did buy it, it hasn't come in yet. I will be doing a video at some point when I have enough time to read 13 issues of something. So it will come eventually. So jumping straight into it, we're going to start off with the 6 sidekicks of Trigger Keaton. This is issue 5. Issues 2 and 3, I'll step back. Issue 1 was fantastic. Loved it. Issues 2 and 3 I didn't think were quite as good. 4, brilliant. Now we're on 5, which includes a massive hobo fight. See a bit of that here. There are jokes in here about To Kill a Mockingbird. The level of wordplay off the charts. I love it. This is concluding. Next issue. Can't wait for it. Unbelievable Unteens issue 3. In here we get some answers as to how and why things are the way that they are. I'm hoping for the best for all of these characters, but given that this is Black Hammer, you can't assume that anyone is getting a happy ending. Very much looking forward to wherever this series goes. Strange Adventures issue 12, this is the final issue, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'll say that I really like the character of Alana, and after the revelations of last issue, she does some things. But overall, I don't know. I just don't know. It's really well told. I just don't know if the story itself is good, if that makes sense. In contrast, I highly enjoyed Mr. Miracle, and I still think about Omega Men. This, I don't know. I haven't figured out how I feel about it. It's really well told. I'll say that. Superman and the Authorities is also a final issue. And I will say that I finally understand what is happening. At the end here, there is an ad. Continued in action 1036. So I now, this is my complaint last week about Son of Kal-El and not understanding why DC was sending off Superman off-world. At least I still don't understand from a corporate decision-making point why they're sending Superman off-world, but I get in continuity where he's going. Action isn't something I was paying attention to. I pretty much dropped off Superman as soon as Bendis came on, so it's been quite a while since I've followed Action or Superman, and I also don't like that he puts on the old suit at the end. I really liked the suit that he has here. Anyway, I'll say this. I really liked this series. If Grant Morrison were continuing to write Superman, Action Comics, whatever, if you were continuing with this story instead of the story moving over into Action, which is written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, I would keep reading it. But of what I've read of Johnson's, I don't think he's that good. So ultimately, I don't care. This short story, this miniseries, is good. I'm not going to keep following Superman though. I don't care that much. Homesick Pilots issue 10. Somehow, this is the end of a story arc, and I say somehow because we have an ad here at the back. Volume 2 coming out. Collects 6 through 10. This is 10. This does not wrap up anything. This leads just before a cliffhanger and then ends. So, to my knowledge, the series hasn't been canceled. It's gonna keep going. I just don't understand why they would choose now to break. It was right there. You've been leading this whole time. Still a great series. I don't understand it. I don't understand that decision. Maneater's the curse. I've said this before, and I think I really need to do it now, is read the first Maneaters series. This is just insanity. And I feel like maybe if I read the first series that more of this would make sense and get what is happening, but the world itself and the way the story is unfolding, it's madness. Still, I'm enjoying it. Challenge of the Super Sons, issue 7. So this is yet another final issue. And I've had my issues with the series in the middle, but they bring back the good artist, and Tomasi sort of pulls this out of the fire, but it's ultimately not. I'm still gonna say it's not as good as previous Super Sons series, but it is enjoyable. It ends well. It's just not as good as it used to be. And Solicits came out this week for he's doing a one-shot in January again with Super Sons. I don't think I'm gonna be getting it, but I don't know. I've got time to change my mind. I love Colonel Weird. He is such a phenomenal character. Unfortunately, this issue also has Dr. Andromeda, and they do things to him that I don't like. I loved his miniseries from a few years ago, and this, like I said, does things to him that I do not enjoy. However, the rest of the issue is great, and wherever this series is going, I am along for the ride. So the collection for Hellboy, The Hidden Land, also came out this week. For Hellboy, I tend to get the collections. I don't get the single issues, I just wait for it to be collected. I'll be doing a separate video on this. Spoilers, it's great. It's a lot of fun. And that's it for this week. It's a pretty decent sized week. Of all of these, I'm saying the most enjoyable, my favorite, is 6 Sidekicks. It is pure entertainment. Both the story, the writing, and the art. It's fantastic. Like I said, it took a questionable dip for me in the middle, but now that it's ending, next issue, everything's firing on all cylinders. I picked up all of my books at my local comic shop. If you don't have a local comic shop, you can use this link to find the one closest to you.